A Kansas City police officer is accused of driving drunk.
Tonight, she's still on the job, but a spin out in her unmarked car could mean she'll lose her badge. Ryan Kath has our top story. Ryan?
Elizabeth, the 29-year-old detective works in the department's internal affairs unit, which means the people she shares an office with are the very same people who will be investigating her arrest.
On Friday night, Josette Young was driving northbound on 169 when she lost control of her unmarked police cruiser. An accident report illustrates how it crossed the median and spun into oncoming lanes of traffic. At the hospital, a fellow cop reported Young had alcohol in her breath, watery bloodshot eyes, was mumbling and vomiting. But when the officer tried to give her an eye test, breathalyzer, or blood test, the report says she, quote, refused to cooperate.
Oh, that's interesting on the blood draw.
We showed the police documents to a longtime traffic and DUI lawyer who said it sounds like Young knew what she was doing.
She certainly took every possible precaution she could to try to avoid any evidence being collected against her.
The department tells NBC Action News Young is still on the job, working out of the internal affairs unit in this building. Her unmarked cruiser, which looks like this vehicle, has damage to the front and rear bumpers. Kopecky told us the average first-time offender could get off without too stiff of a punishment. However, this case could create some bad publicity.
When you have an officer who's actually in their cruiser, whether it's marked or unmarked at the time, and they're committing a crime, then I think that person may be made an example of.
Kopecky has seen cops keep their jobs after DUIs before, but thinks a detective in internal affairs could be held to a higher standard.
In Missouri, you lose your license for a year if you refuse to take any sobriety tests for your first DUI. However, you do have a 30-day window to appeal. A police spokesman said the department will wait to see how things play out in court before making a decision about Young's job status. No one answered the door at her home tonight when we stopped by to ask her what happened. Ryan Kath, NBC Action News.